Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. This is of course your preview for the big game of the year, probably the biggest game of the season, aka first versus second, Leeds United, Sheffield United, massive game. I was going to make this right after the Burnley game because I wanted to watch that to see how that went on. Burnley are currently winning 2-0, so I decided to make it right now. They're currently winning 2-0 and they're going to win the game with 20 minutes to go. I mean, Wednesday should have scored in the first half in my opinion, but anyway, we'll forget about that. No need to worry, but Burnley just don't concede goals, God. But yeah, so going into this game against Sheffield United, probably the biggest game, of course, of our season. Let's go through and talk about the last 6 fixtures we've had against them. Of course, the last time we played them this season was a 2-0 win at Elland Road. Before then was a 2-1 win, a 1-0 win, and then a 1-0 loss where we had a red card, a 1-0 win, and a 2-1 loss. So in the last 6 games, we've won 4 out of the last 6, scoring 7 goals. Meanwhile, they have won 2 out of the last 6 with 4 goals. No draws in the last 6 games against them between us and Sheffield United. And we've won the last 3 in a row against Sheffield United. So form going into this last 3 games we've had against Sheffield United have all been wins, which were 1-0, 2-1, and 2-0. So recent results, so big for us. Sheffield United's form going into this game is, of course, 5 wins and 1 loss. They beat Swansea 2-1 while Swansea had a red card. They then that game against Hull City where they lost 3-0. And then after that's been all wins. Derby, they beat 1-0. Portsmouth, they beat 2-1. Middlesbrough, they beat 3-1. And then Luton, they beat 1-0. So they've gone on a streak of 4 wins in a row at the moment. Kind of like we are. You know, they've had a loss in there, we haven't. Instead of a loss, we had a draw. But yeah, both teams have won the last 4 games in a row going into this game. So the form, you can see that. That's why we're top 2. And I think we will finish top 2 at the end of the season. But it's kind of worrying with Burnley, just closing in every single time. Because whoever loses this game between Leeds United and Sheffield United are going to be worried about Burnley, I think, the losing team. Especially if it's Sheffield United, who are on 70 points below us. You know, if they lose, they've got to start being worried about Burnley, who are on 68 points, I think. So they'll only be 2 points behind them if they lose. So yeah, only a 2-point gap if we manage to beat Sheffield United. And if we do win this game, I'm going to say it now. If we win this game, I think we are promoted. Of course, not guaranteed 100%. But personally, I think win this game, and I just don't see it. I don't see us dropping many points at the end of the season. I see us being, fine, coasting to the end of the season and to promotion if we do win this game. Let's do now the lineup and see who will start. We're going to have Melia in goal, of course. You're going to have Bogle at right back. Now, the centre-back pairing, does Strout come back in after his performance, after those 2 goals, or is he still not fit to play a full 90? See, that's the thing we don't know. But because he came off the bench and then scored 2 goals, I think Vark puts him back in. I think it's going to be Rodon and Strauch as a centre-back partnership. And then you're going to have Junior Firpo at left-back. That means your midfield 2 in front of that will be Tanaka and Ampadu, I think we're going to go with. I could see Grove playing, and I will not be mad at Grove playing because it is an away game, and Grove's strong part of his game is defensively, and we might need that in this game. So I wouldn't mind seeing, seeing Grove in there as well, instead of probably Tanaka. Maybe it's Ampadu Gruev, to be honest, but you never know. Or maybe Ampadu stays as centre-back and Strauch doesn't start. But I could see Gruev playing. That's the only one where I can see playing that's not in my predicted lineup. But yeah, so I think it's going to be Tanaka and Ampadu. And then the 3 in front of them, I think is going to be, of course, James, Aronson, and Solomon. And then, of course, the striker is going to be Pirro. This game is going to be massive, not in terms of it's the only game that matters, but it's massive at the end of the season. If we manage to win this game and go 5 points clear of Sheffield United, if we manage to go 5 points clear, oh my God, that's why I think if we win this, we're through, we're promoted, because we'll be 5 points clear of Sheffield United and 7 points clear of Burnley, I think. Yeah, we'll be 7 points clear of Burnley, we'll be 5 points clear of Sheffield United, and I can't see us dropping that many points where they don't drop the points either. So I see us getting promoted if we do manage to win this game. But it's going to be a very tight game. Score predictions, very tight game. I'm going to say 2-1 Leeds United. We managed to sneak a win late on in the game in the 88th minute with the winner. I think the goal scorers are going to be, I'm going to say James gets a goal. And I'm going to say Brendan Arrington gets a goal. I think they're the 2 goal scorers in us winning this game 2-1. Yeah, and I think we'll win this game. I hope we do. It's going to be a very tight game, as I've been saying, and a very close game. It's very worrying going into this game because I think Sheffield United are a really good team, and I do think that in the end they will finish in the top 2 as well. But it is that scare of the losing team, or really if we lose, like for me, looking at this, if you actually look at it, if we lose to Sheffield United, they'll be 1 point ahead of us. So really, if we lose, we're all going to be like Sheffield United and Leeds United are both going to be nervous of Burnley, who are just kind of creeping up. But if we manage to beat Sheffield United, Burnley are going to be creeping up against Sheffield United. Sheffield United, Burnley's going to be creeping up, only 2 points behind them, and they'll be getting a bit nervous. While we'll be 5 points clear and 7 points clear. So this is a massive game when it comes to what could be the end of the season. It could be massive towards the end of the season, and it could mean a lot towards the end of the season. But yeah, I do think we managed to win this game 2-1, as I said. Let me know your score predictions in the comments down below and your lineup. So let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.